Oh, you guys had 100 obits of people who are still alive? Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. That's cute. We've got nearly 2,000 people that we're ready to bury, literally. And our servers actually work so we don't accidentally go publishing them. Amazing. Now, since the Times is in the spirit of self-reporting, why don't I do some self-reporting as well? I mean, after all, just last month, I would call him a valued member of the XR4 Ti, but he's just a member of the XR4 Ti. Gerrit Ritt went on this very show and did this very thing that we're talking about. Namely, he drove a stake right through Tom Hanks.
But I'm here to tell you, what I did have was an amazing concert experience before the COVID ball dropped. And I mean right before the COVID ball dropped. We saw one of the last arena shows anywhere in the world. Before that, Rudy Gobert coughed onto everybody's microphones, and Tom Hanks went belly up as well.
Ritt's got like just so much attitude, man. He's so confident and with so little reason to be. And man, he loved that line about the, quote, COVID ball dropping.
Bring it on.
Dude, this is not New Year's at Times Square where the ball drops. This is COVID, man. This is a virus that's insidious, that has killed over 200,000 people, Ritt. This is not a party like New Year's Eve. Ritt's just like, 5, 4, here comes that COVID ball. 3, 2, 1. That giant ball of COVID just landed on 250,000 people. Come on, Ritt. That's not aging well, Ritt. Neither are you. See what I just did there? That take is not aging well, Ritt, and neither are you. Let me tell you something, old man. How's this grab you? I've got your obit pre-written. Come on, Ritt. I never thought that I'd say this, but you are the New York Times material, bro. Since killing people who are still alive is your thing, you'd fit in great over at Radio France. If I were you, man, I'd dust off that resume and send it there. In fact, congrats to you for having the Tom Hanks death before Radio France. Or even the New York Times. I bet they didn't have that one locked and loaded. But you did, Ritt. Here's an idea. How about every news gathering organization that's doing this, the Times, Radio France, freaking Radio Ike, stop killing people who aren't dead. Man, nobody gets out of here alive. We know this. It's not for any of us to say how we're going to leave. We know that. Just let people live while they're still alive. Let us appreciate every single moment. Stop trying to kill us with your preloaded obituaries. Man, it's morbid. And you know what it is most of all? It's freaking lazy. It's lazy. Write about things that are actually happening and then wait for people to die before you write about their lives. And this guy's like, send. Oh, he's dead? Send. That guy kicked. Send. Something really, really morbid about that. That's bad form. That's bad form. And then, because when that fateful, unfortunate day does come, all you Grim Reapers can take it from there and then hit send. Something really unsavory about that. I've always known that too. Whenever you see like those 8, and by the way, TV does it. You see it on TV with networks. When they roll out these 8-minute beautifully crafted packages 8 seconds after somebody dies, you know they've had that thing in the can probably for 8 months or more. Locked and loaded for everybody who is anybody that has any kind of public notoriety. Locked and loaded. Carl tweets, I've got $20 on Tom Hanks in the death pool. Signed Ritt. Bella B tweets, does Ritt moonlight at Radio France writing those obits? Hashtag Tom Hanks.
But I'm here to tell you, what I did have was an amazing concert experience before the COVID ball dropped. And I mean right before the COVID ball dropped. We saw one of the last arena shows anywhere in the world. Before that, Rudy Gobert coughed onto everybody's microphones, and Tom Hanks went belly up as well.
Ritt, like, I can even hear the smile in your voice. You're like ear to ear. Part of that is it's that you're on this side of the glass and people are looking at you. But understand the subject matter, dude. We're talking about a deadly virus. And you're just like, this is great, man. This is fun. I'm ear to ear with it. That COVID ball is going to drop on somebody else. It already dropped on Tom Hanks. Wow, Ritt, you are a different dude.
Bring it on.
Wells tweets, feel free to write the Canadians out of the top 10 for next year's Smack Off. That's different. All right, when we return, I told you it'd be a little wacky and a little fun, but it was important. I'm glad. I feel much better now that I've said that. I've always wondered about that. In fact, I didn't even wonder. I knew. Without knowing, I knew. Knowing, knew, no, tomato, I knew. Because there's no way these networks could have these beautiful packages ready to roll that quickly. They'd already done it, man. They buried you before you were even sick.